Who were the main firms? Who were the main teams on the Scottish scene back then?
Without a doubt, I mean, I slag Aberdeen a lot, you know what I mean? But it's just because of stuff at the turn of the century there when we were really active. But Aberdeen were a great mob. Motherwell, again, for a wee team, great mob. And Hibs to me were the best up here. I mean, even in Glasgow, when we started going in 84, 85, the first couple of years in Glasgow, I mean, Celtic's mob is a sort of it's a joke to most people, but back in the early days, they certainly ruled Glasgow for a couple of years. Celtic is a bigger and better mob. It goes back to the modern day between the mobs all goes down to, I think Rangers played Chelsea in a friendly for Bradford Disaster Fund back in the 80s. But if you look even back, Rangers provided the opposition for Chopper Harris's testimonial. I think that was a way back in the 70s. So there's been a connection there.
Yeah.
But between mob and mob, I think the actual really connection between like the headhunters and the ICF came for that Bradford disaster game. And that was back in the mid-80s. Mid-80s that would be. And it just seemed to have grew for then. Chelsea lads would come up. And Rangers fans, I think, have always been quite interested in Chelsea even before that. As you say, it might be to do with the blue top, or it might be. I think most Chelsea fans share the same sort of ideals as Rangers fans, like Britishness. And I think if football clubs could get away with it, they're talking about a European Super League. I think if football keeps going the way it's going, and they keep sanitising it, or they keep more live football and putting more money into it, eventually they will just, it'll go like the American version. There'll be franchises in Sydney, there'll be franchises in different places, and it'll be the very rich and the elite that'll go to watch it. And the normal fan, you'll probably find, I think football at like grassroots level or lower league level, clubs will go under, right? But it might not be a bad thing, but that'll be the clubs, maybe guys like us will go and support. Because hearing songs like "Go Home, British Soldiers, Go Home," and soon there'll be no Protestants at all. So I realised then at about 11-year-old that I don't really identify with this football club, even though Celtic were the top team in Scotland at the time.
Yeah.
I went back to follow, obviously, my first love, Glasgow Rangers, and it's been like that ever since.